Hello, my name is Austin. I'm Year 1 CM student in CTU. This summer, I was given a precious opportunity to have an industrial training at PolyU. This training is lasts for 7 days. Here is the schedule of the training. We are supposed to train in 6 different aspects including formwork and scaffolding, concrete, structural steel, non-destructive tests and anchoring, and brickwork and plastering. Day 1. Formwork. First of all, the instructors introduced several materials for making formwork. They are timber, steel, and plastic. Another one was responsible for the introduction of hand tools. Then, we were divided into 4 groups to make our own formwork. Here is the detail of our formwork. We are required to make a formwork with designated dimension. The dimension must be accurate, otherwise, the plywood could not fix it together properly. I was responsible for the tempering nail, which helped to fix 2 plywoods together. Day 2. Scaffolding. Before we did anything, the tutor explained how to use guide rail first, since it could protect us when you was working at height. Afterward, we were given an evaluation of the scaffold, which was lead to erect. We had a briefing and discussion first, and then we start to erect the scaffold from the bottom to the top. This task was not an easy one, since it needed teamwork and physical power, but we were very happy and enjoyable. Finally, we finished and everyone had a smile on our face. Day 3. Concrete. The third day of our training was a relaxing day, since there was not much work no. The main task was casting concrete within our formwork, which done by last 2 days. Here is our calculation of concrete volume. It was compulsory to do before we mix the concrete. Then, we preparate all the ingredients we need and put it all into the concrete mixer. After that, we start to fill up the formwork with fresh concrete and eventually we did. Day 4. Concrete. This day of training mainly focused on reinforcement. Before we went through this main topic, we need to conduct a concrete cube test. This picture will show you the failure of the 1-day concrete. After that, we were going to check our concrete whether it was up to standard or not. Lamentably, our product was not up to standard. As you can see, there was honeycomb, which means vibration was insufficient during the concreting. In the afternoon, we needed to complete 2 tasks. For the first task was making shear link. We followed the steps on the whiteboard to make a shear link. The second task was reinforcement fixing. It was more difficult from the previous one because it needed a leader which had a clear mindset to arrange the work. But finally, we got it done. Day 5. Structural steel. On this day, we had got a lot of chance to try and practice. We could try cutting of steel, welding, drilling the hole. After seeing a lot of demonstrations done by the tutor, we were required to make this steel chair. I was responsible for welding part. It was not easier at the beginning because we were lacking in experience, but it was very interesting and the feeling is so great. Day 6. Non-destructive tests and anchoring. This day has separated into 2 parts. At the morning was an NDT part. The tutor introduced 4 tests in the laboratory. They are rebound harmonic test, conformity test, half cell potential test, and infrared thermography test. At the afternoon, we had an anchoring part. We had a chance to install anchors. Installing anchors seemed to be very easy to handle, but indeed, it didn't. If you didn't handle it well, just like this photo, failure would happen. Day 7. Brickwork and plastering. On the last day of the training, there were a lot of demonstrations had done by the tutor, such as brickwork, plastering, tiling, and screeding, and also a great deal of chances for us to try. I was selected in plastering part. We were designated to plaster a small area on the wall. It was quite easier than I think. Finally, we finished and take a photo with our achievement. That's all my training experience. Thank you.